Hello friend, I am Slipcover Steve. I am a master of accumulating wealth, and I know quite a bit about slipcovers. I've accumulated thousands of slipcovers, and I have seen them go from being worth pennies to being worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. I'm going to talk about some of my favorites. So let's not, hold back. Let's just get right in and let me show you what you as a collector have been missing out on. So the first one just went out of print, I'm pretty sure. There's no way this is out of print, and that is the Puppet Master 3 4K slip. Now, I know what you're thinking. Steve, I'm pretty sure this is still in stock. It is not in stock anymore. This is a first edition press. I have personally talked to Charles Band. I have talked to him on Facebook, MySpace, Indeed, everywhere I can. And he has assured me that this is out of print, no longer available, and it's going to go for major cash. Again, you've missed out. You're going to have to pay on the secondary market. I would personally recommend you do that because, again, this is going for pretty small change right now. You can probably get it for about $80, but in about 3 to 5 years, I really think this is going to be a piece that's worth about $8,000. And then if you have the dumb movie to kind of put in the case, you're talking even more money. So keep that in mind. Though, to be fair, most of the value comes from the slipcover. This next one is from the partner label through Vinegar Syndrome called VHS Hit Fest, and that is, what is it, Justice Ninja Style? I tried watching this movie. It's basically unwatchable. I think this came out, judging by the picture quality, it probably came out in I don't know what, the 1960s or something. It's not something you need to see, but this slipcover, this is worth a lot of cash. I have been seeing it sell for about, through the secondary market right now, it's selling for about $250. That's a lot of money. You could buy a couple steaks with that money right now. Or you could say, hey, I'm not going to get the steak. I'm going to go down to McDonald's, get a couple of McBurgies instead, and save some cash. And that's probably the strategy to do. Put that money that you were going to use for them high-end steaks and put into that high-end slipcover, because I guarantee you in 3 to 5 years, that slipcover is probably going to be going for at least $5,000, maybe, 10 grand, maybe even more. Do not catch yourself slipping on these slips. This is one that's been out of print for a long time. I did notice it's just been skyrocketing in value, and that is the Lord of Illusion slip. Again, I have no idea when this movie came out. It kind of came out I think it came out before Jurassic Park, which again, if you've been paying attention, around 93, that's when kind of movies started to take a turn. They started to get kind of good, but they didn't really get that good until about 2001. That's when movies really started to pick up their pace and become worth watching. But this movie, again, it's not a good movie, but it's worth, this slip alone is probably worth $3,000 right now. Yes, right now. If you have this in your collection, put it up on eBay, list it for $3,000, or if you're not a chump like me, you're gonna hold out, sell this for about $30,000 in 3 to 5 years. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just saying, if you want to make big bucks, you got to make the right moves at the right time. Also have this King Kong. This is an ancient movie. This came out in 1930, one of the first movies ever made, back when people like thought this stuff was like real, which I don't know how you think a black and white movie is real. Again, it's just like, if there's no color, like how can you even tell like what's going on? You know, it's just like a drawing like someone did with a pen. And There's no CGI, of course. Like the movement of like all the animals is so strange and abstract. Like it's very, let's just say it's just very stupid. I don't know how else to put it. It's just idiotic. I don't know how people took the time to watch this crap back in the day, but it doesn't really matter. It's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about how much is this slip worth. Right now, I think you can score this slipcover by itself for probably like between $50 and $75, which is honestly a really good deal. I think if you hold off on it, if you buy it now and kind of hold on to it like I am, you know, that's going to at least be $1,000 slip in 3 to 5 years. But again, with these black and white movies, you know, when everything peaks, you're going to have to sell fast, because all the people that like those movies, they're getting ancient, they're getting old, and they're going to probably pass away very soon. So we got to get these old timers with money to buy this stuff fast. So just keep that in mind. And this is another turd picture. This is Shin Godzilla. Did you watch this movie? I watched this thinking this was going to be a sequel to, you know, the Matthew Broderick movie from 1998, which is an excellent movie. Probably the best Godzilla movie that was ever produced. I fell in love with it from the day I saw. You know, definitely had a lot of JP vibes. And I thought, you know, they're coming back. They're doing a sequel to that movie finally. But they did not. What this is another one of them stupid Japanese language films. It's not dubbed. I think it's just got like words on the screen. Again, you know, I'm not a dork. I don't read. If I'm going to go see a movie, I want like everything spoken to me. And even a dub, like I can't even concentrate when there's a dub. Like it's silly. Like you sit there and it's just like the lips like don't match the words. Like, I don't know. Do you guys like watching foreign films? I think they're kind of repulsive. I think, you know, if you make a movie in another country, it probably should just stay there. But there's a lot of fools out there that are spending major cash on this. I've been seeing it sell for about $1,000 right now. Just because I think people are like, you know, look at that slip. It's really cool. Like, and it is a cool slip. It even tells you, you know, like what came in the package. Like, look at that. I love that it like reminds you. Not only does it remind you there, but it reminds you on the back too. So you know exactly what's supposed to be in the box. And that's a really nice feature. But again, stupid movie. I think in 3 to 5 years, you know, we're talking at least $10,000. But that's what I have for you today. I might do this segment again, depending on, you know, the reception, if people seem to dig it, you know. But these are some very out of print, very hard to find, very valuable slipcovers. So let me know what you think. Do you guys have any rare slips? Are you guys making the investment moves I am? Comment below. Let me know.